Today I have an exciting video for you because it's another DIY. But this DIY is going to be about thumbtacks. I'm going to show you a variety of different crafts and DIYs that you can do and use around your house using thumbtacks. I know it's random, but I promise you these DIYs are going to be super cute. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you aren't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right here because it'll make me happy. So let's get started, guys. I'm so excited. So what you're going to need is a blank canvas. This one has already been painted because you might have seen it before in my background when I film in my little bedroom area. It's a pretty big size, so I'm not going to make the ampersand that big, but it just really is up to you. So depending on the design that you want, you're going to want to Google that design and then you're going to trace it or print it out and use that as your guide or your stencil. I'm just tracing around it. You want to make sure you do this first or you're going to freehand it, just so that you have a guide when you're placing the thumbtacks because you want them to be as straight as possible. So I'm just going around and tracing it out, filling in any little extra doodads that I need to fix because you want to try to make it as perfect at first so that it's sharp lines and edges. So now it's time to place your thumbtacks. You're going to want to outline your design first. This is going to give you the guide and you want the lines to be straight lines, as straight as possible. So you're going to outline the entire thing first and then go and fill in the inside. I went around the entire design and I stayed on the actual pencil just to give me a good guide, and I think that worked well. Yeah, so you just want to try to make sure that they're all straight as possible. You'll see that some of them are crooked and things like that, but it is important to try to stay as straight as possible just so that the design comes out evenly. So these push pins were really easy to push in, but if you are doing it bigger or using a smaller canvas, placing the thumbtacks into the wood is going to be really hard, so you might want to use a hammer. I found that my fingers were hurting after a while of doing all of these different DIYs, so just take note of that. You can see now I'm filling in the inside and I'm trying to do straight lines, and it's important that the lines are straight because it's going to make it look better when you're hanging it. So I tried to do the same pattern, just doing it on the inside, and I did try to place them over top of each other slightly. Some areas have more of a gap and you can see the canvas coming through, so I would suggest you put them over top of each other. It took me about 3 packs of thumbtacks to do this size of an ampersand, so it really is up to you how big you do it or how big of a design that you do it, but yeah, it took about 3 packs of thumbtacks. I also found that it was really easy to go back over and fix any mistakes that I made. So if I placed them too far apart or too close together, there was a little tiny hole, but it was easily covered up. So don't worry if you do make a big mistake, but you want to make sure you're placing them just right. And this is the finished product with all of the thumbtacks. I think that it looks really, really good. You want to make sure that you're buying your thumbtacks from the same exact place and you buy more so that you don't have to go and get a different batch of thumbtacks and they don't look different. So this next DIY is so simple. I got this candle from the Dollar Tree. It smells really, really good, but you could use an old candle if you have one. And I'm just going to outline the bottom of it. I'm doing all the way around in 2 rows. You could do in a chevron pattern if you're able to. It really is just up to you. I thought this way looked the best, and it just gives the candle an extra added shine, and I think that it jazzes it up and adds that pop of gold that I really like. So this is how it looks when it's all finished. It's so simple to do, and it just really transforms a plain white candle. So for our next DIY, the thumbtacks work really well in these floral foam molds. You can use these balls that I'm using, or you could use an actual foam wreath, and that looks really nice too. I will put a picture of how that looks at the end. And you're just going to go all the way around the balls. You're going to make sure that the thumbtacks are overlapping. This is really important because it's going to hold them all in place. And you just go around and around until it looks like this. And this is the finished product. You can put them in a bowl, you can put them in a vase, and it just adds a little extra touch to your decor in your home or on your desk or wherever you're going to put it, and it's so simple to do. It's time consuming. All of these DIYs are really time consuming, but they look so cute. I love the way that these gold balls look in this pink bowl. I think that it looks really cute and super trendy. I really like the way that it looks. You could put them into this hurricane. I did this DIY from Dollar Tree stuff as well, and you could stack them all up in there as well. So this next DIY is perfect for any office. You're going to take an old cork board and a piece of fabric. I had both of these laying around my house, but if you don't, you can always go and purchase them for super duper cheap. You're going to cover the cork board in the fabric, and I just use the same thumbtacks to hold it in place, and then you're just going to outline it. You want to make sure you're making sure they're as straight as possible. I just followed the edge of the cork board, and it's just really simple. My fingers hurt really bad after doing all of these, but if you do mess up and you have to go back and straighten them out, that's fine too. I had to go back a few times just to make sure that they're straight. You can put them really close together. I did spread mine out a bit because the black and gold is so strong. I thought that it would be better to have less gold, but it's really up to you. I really like the way that it turned out. I think that it looks really chic and is super cute for any office. And yeah, we're going to spruce it up with some more DIY stuff. So this is how it looks completely plain and without anything on it. And I think that it looks really good just like that. You could even add some words or a saying on there if you wanted to. But I'm going to use mine as an actual mood board, design board, inspiration board, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to take these clothespins and I just covered them in the duct tape that I got. And this is the fashion duct tape I'm going to show you here in the leopard print. I'm also using the fabric tape, whatever washi tape you want to use, and I'm going to hot glue the thumbtacks to the back of the clothespin. And this is such a great idea because you don't have to keep sticking holes into your corkboard, and you can just attach whatever you're going to attach with these super cute designs. I really like these and I think that they work really great, and I just am really happy about them. You could also paint the thumbtacks if you wanted to change the color of them. This is a glow-in-the-dark nail polish that I'm using, and I'm just using different colored nail polishes just to add some more color since it is black and gold, but it's totally up to you if you want to paint them, if you want to just leave them gold or silver. And you can also add washi tape to them. So this is a great way to spruce up your thumbtacks by adding whatever washi tape makes you happy, and it just adds more color to your corkboard as well. So it's super easy. All you do is just tape it on there. So this is how the clothespins look on the corkboard, and I really like it. I think that it is just a great way to add different cards and things like that to your corkboard. And you're going to see here I'm adding pictures to it, and I just really think that it came out super duper cute. Some inspiration on how to use regular items in a different way. Thumbtacks are something kind of boring that you use in the office to pin things up, but you can use them to decorate, add decor, spruce things up, and just be cute accessories in your house. I am obsessed with this. I am so happy with the way everything turned out. Let me know in the comments down below, what was your favorite? Are you going to try any of these? I would love to know. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!